Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today they are calling for some snow this afternoon, and there's nothing better than comfort food when they're calling for nasty weather. So today I'm gonna make, basically it's like pot roast, except instead of using beef, I use chicken thighs, bone-in chicken thighs. Typically I make this in the crock pot, but I didn't get it in fast enough this morning, so I'm actually gonna do it in my Dutch oven pot. So what I have in here is I cube one potato per person. I keep the cubes pretty good sized. And then a bag of baby carrots, a container of whole mushrooms. You can use sliced, you can skip that altogether. And then one whole onion. And then what I do is I take my thighs out of the package and I do trim the extra skin off. Now you do want the skin to stay on the top because it's actually going to create that nice barrier for you that it's gonna crisp up pretty good, and then the vegetables will stay delicious underneath. As for a broth, I actually use the broth concentrate on top of the vegetables, so it's 2 cups of water. Now if I was doing it in the crock pot, I'd probably do about the same. I don't use a whole lot of water in the crock pot either. So then what you're gonna do is you're gonna layer your chicken in on top. I keep it tight so the vegetables are completely covered. And these are some really good sized thighs. We'll definitely have some leftovers, and then I'll be making chicken soup with what's left. So I go ahead and do that, and then you can use any kind of seasoning, but I really like Sazon. So we're gonna sprinkle that over the top. I know it looks kind of intense orange, but it won't be, I promise you, it's gonna be awesome. So this is actually my 13-year-old son's favorite meal. He requests it all the time. So it is literally as simple as that. We're gonna pop this guy in the oven at 350 and let it slow roast. It should be done probably in about 2 hours. If you do it in the crock pot, it takes about 6 hours on low. You can let it go for the full 8. Everything will fall apart. What I do then is I pull the chicken out, I debone it, and then I put that on the plate for the kids. I don't give them the bones or the skin. The skin gets tossed in the trash, I mean, unless you really like the skin. I just do it so that it keeps the meat more moist, and also the vegetables, it cooks them down into that really nice rich broth. So once we pull this out of the oven, I will show you what it looks like. Okay guys, so the chicken and vegetables has been in the oven for exactly 2 hours at 350 degrees. And you can see it is perfect and falling off the bone when I pull it apart. And then here are the veggies. I promise you, you make this, your kids are going to love it. I have a daughter that's not super into beef, so when I started making this, she preferred it a lot. You can do it with white meat chicken. You can do it with breasts, boneless, skinless breasts. They get dry kind of quick. So if you're gonna do that, I would definitely recommend Dutch oven in the oven. Don't put it in the crock pot because it gets shredded and kind of funky. I don't know if you've ever done white meat chicken in the crock pot, but it just doesn't turn out really great. Definitely recommend thighs with the dark meat. Here is the skin. You can go ahead and put this back in the oven and let the skins brown if you want. But like I said before, I actually just pull the skin right off, and then I shred the meat onto the plate for the kids. So this is what it looks like. I just wanted to give you a final show, and happy cooking. And if you're in the northeastern Pennsylvania area today, enjoy the snow. Talk to you guys later.